He says it's not what he ordered.
They ordered M16s?
Really? I'm not running a pizza delivery service. You want the weapons or you don't want the weapons?
I wanted to make something that was like a trap that they couldn't get out of, you know, it's like one of the circles of hell. I think it's like what, you know, Hitchcock said about when he was doing Lifeboat, it's that thing of that the limitations are things that kind of force you into positions to make stuff interesting.
To me, I only did the movie because I could do a character, you know, so that was the first conversation with Ben. It's like, well, it's going to be a bunch of people shooting in a warehouse, like, if it's not character, you know, there's no reason why I would want to watch it. And so after the first conversation with him, I really got a sense that he's making a character piece in a way. For me, it's like very satirical around male testosterone. It's the ultimate fight gone wrong. This is like the worst case scenario of two guys, like, what are you looking at? I'm looking at this, what did you know what I mean? And it just turns into like worst case male machoism.
It just keeps growing. That's the thing about this movie that blows my mind, is you'll be like an hour into it and you're like, this is still going on?
But that's
and
what
all of these
aggression does,
people are
isn't it?
mad at each other, have nothing to do with this in the first place. I think that that's a really interesting meditation, and I think that like the gun just becomes an extension of these words. It becomes an extension of,
and the woman's going, just
like,
calm down. Just everybody just, you know, and it doesn't work.
You seem like a nice girl.
We can't all be nice girls. From the very, very first scene is all of these guys are very wound up with what it is that's happening and getting things right and doing this way. And she's the one that has to sort of, she's trying to keep it calm, trying to keep it together, but meanwhile has sort of these other things working in her head, because while everyone else is kind of running off of adrenaline, she's running off of this like plan that she has in her head that she needs to work in a certain way.
The usual action movie is like, you know, people can jump through windows and get up and, you know, and hit by cars and roll off and still keep going. And I know if I bend over too quick, I can wind myself, you know, and kind of be out of action. And I was thinking it would be really interesting just to break down the action movie into tiny component pieces, and whether Jeopardy could be something as simple as like crawling and being able to be hit by someone who's only like about 5 foot away.
It's lit 360. Everyone's on camera potentially at any one point.
You don't know whether you're on camera, do you?
So it's like doing a play. Almost all day, every day. So you're all in it together.
Yeah, it's a fun old school film. Like, what's the best thing about action films? It's like a shootout. Well, why just have one big one at the end? Let's just have one the whole way through, you know.